From our studio in Weed, California, this is Inside Siskiyou. Real news, real people, real close. With anchor Shireen Strauss, Sheriff Jeremiah LaRue, and Siskiyou Reviews with Becca Rowell.
Hello, Siskiyou County. I'm Shireen Strauss, and this is your news for the week of Friday, May 28th. Up first, we have a correction for the date and times of the Weed Farmers Market. The Weed Farmers Market, located at Bel Air Park, will start on Saturday, June 12th, and the time is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Stick around, we'll provide more details in the Weed News segment. Also, Siskiyou Media Council will be hosting an open house for anyone interested in television production. Have you ever wanted to create a show of your own or be a part of a crew or just learn something new and fun? Join us at our studio at the offices at 616 South Weed Boulevard in Weed on June 26th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you have any questions, check out our website at siskiyoumediacouncil.org. News from Dunsmuir. The Dunsmuir City Council appointed Chrissy Tamir to the Dunsmuir Planning Commission. Although Tamir is fairly new to Dunsmuir and lives within the sphere of the city, the council thought she was best qualified for this volunteer position over the other 5 candidates. The council also discussed getting security cameras for government buildings and other parts on the main boulevard to help cut back on illegal activities. Dunsmuir City applied for a Siskiyou County grant for obtaining a sharps container due to the increase of needles found on the streets. Sergeant Kubowitz said that though possession of needles are no longer a crime, drug use stems from mental health issues, and May is Mental Health Awareness Month. The council voted unanimously towards Dunsmuir Fire Chief's recommendations to ban fireworks again this year due to the increased fire hazards. Council Bruce Deutsch recommended to reach out to tourists coming into town through the hotels and vacation rentals, notifying them as well. Linda Shabin with DPAC has applied for a multi-million-dollar grant proposal for fuel removal among the roads and around Dunsmuir for fire safety. Quentin Gabby with the Siskiyou Economic Development explains the guidelines for the Community Development Block Grant Coronavirus Relief Fund and how this program will benefit small businesses in Dunsmuir. Due to the lack of qualified lifeguards, 2 lifeguards from the city of Weed will come to work in Dunsmuir so they can open the community Dunsmuir pool this season, though it will have to have limited hours this year. Councillor Big Dave Keisler announced that though the city is planning on having the Railroad Days event on June 12th and 13th, there will be no soapbox derby this year because he was unable to provide adequate safety barriers. Councillor Peter Arth announced that on June 9th at 10 a.m., there will be an annual blessing of the community garden. They are still looking for volunteers and sponsors for the garden, which also helps support the weekly farmers market. Fishing Booker, a worldwide online travel service that books fishing trips, ranked Dunsmuir and McLeod premier fishing destination spots for this Memorial Day weekend. News from McLeod. Last Saturday, McLeod students held an anti-racial speak-out at Hoo Hoo Park. High school senior and lifelong McLeod resident Alicia Walker, who had been a victim of racial harassment because of the color of her skin, decided to bring awareness and speak out against racism in a positive way with a barbecue, live music, and a speak out event in her community. She said, quote, It doesn't matter how many people come out today to fight for racial justice, because it is not the number of people, it is the power that all of us have to fight oppression and racial injustice. Quote. The McLeod Services District Board voted against accepting a donation from the Berkeley Fire Department of a 2014 Type 1 Freightliner ambulance. The McLeod Fire Department currently has only one ambulance, which is an older model. McLeod Fire Chief Charlie Miller said that the second ambulance can be used as a backup or a rehab ambulance or be rented out. Money from the ZIB contract can cover the insurance. The motion to accept this donation failed 3-2, with Kathy Young, Christy Ritchie, and Michael Rourke voting against accepting the donation, stating that it would cost the community more money. Come out and check McLeod's Wild Mushroom Farmers Market this weekend. There will be crafts, food, beer, and wine, along with live entertainment on both Saturday and Sunday on Main Street this weekend. News from Mount Shasta. The Siskiyou County Veteran Services Advocate, Tom Jackson, meets with other veterans on the first and third Thursday of each month at the Mount Shasta Community Resource Center. To schedule an appointment with Tom or for questions, call him at his office in Yreka at area code 530-842-8010. News from Weed. Weed residents need to get out their swimming suits because the Weed Community Pool is opening this Saturday, May 29th. Events and activities will be posted on the Weed Community Pool's Facebook page on a regular basis. The summer swim team, South Siskiyou Swim Team, will start June 1st with practices from 4 to 7 p.m. They're looking forward to hosting a swim meet on June 25th. Go to the South Siskiyou Swim Team website or their Facebook page for more details. For information on summer programs or pool times, call 530-938-4701. A summer camp for children 5 to 10 years old will be held June 29th through August 5th. It is sponsored by the Family Community Resource Center of Weed. It will be held in McLeod Hall at the College of the Siskiyous Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The camp will not be offered July 5th in honor of Independence Day. The six-week camp offers creative activities, outdoor play, and swimming at the Bel Air Pool. The fee for the 22-day camp is $375. For more information and to reserve a spot, call area code 530-938-9914. The Family and Community Resource Center of Weed is open Tuesdays through Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Also opening this Saturday is the Weed Historic Lumbertown Museum. Located at 303 Gilman Avenue in Weed, it is a fun experience for the whole family. For hours of operation, call 530-938-0550. We have a message from the Weed Police Department. Construction begins on Monday on the Vista Drive exit 745. The project is in the South Weed area. The project is anticipated to take approximately 6 months for the replacement of the Vista Drive roadway and installation of traffic signal lights at the intersection of Black Butte Drive. During the project, there will be evolving traffic control measures implemented. Please drive carefully while watching out for road construction workers and equipment. Yasya Berezolski, the manager of the Weed Farmers Market, says, quote, "We're excited to bring back the Weed Farmers Market this summer," unquote. The market will take place every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. beginning June 12th at the Bel Air Park near the College of the Siskiyous. It will feature fresh local food, live music, and craft vendors. Did you say interactive musical flash mobs ensemble at the College of the Siskiyous? Yes, David Blink, music faculty of College of the Siskiyous, would love your participation for this new concept ensemble. No musical training necessary, just the ability to inspire playfulness and a little chaos. For more information, email him at dblink@siskiyous.edu. Last but not least, the Weed Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center will be putting on the 67th annual Carnivale at the Bel Air Park in Weed. There will be rides and games for the whole family, plenty of food from local vendors, craft vendors, and beer. There will also be tournaments for bocce ball, horseshoes, cornhole, and softball for men and women. So get off that sofa and come join the fun. It is an event for all ages, July 8th through the 11th. For more information, contact the Weed Chamber of Commerce at 530-938-4624. News from Montague. The deadline for entry forms for this year's Montague Junior Rodeo is June 1st. Mail your entries to P.O. Box 772, Montague, California, 96064. The 70th annual Montague Junior Rodeo is June 19th. Pre-rodeo mutton busting starts at 9 a.m. Grand entry starts at 10 a.m. News from Yreka. From the Yreka Police Department. On April 27th, at about 4:12 a.m., the Yreka Police Department received numerous 911 calls of an explosion that occurred on the 100 block of Bruce Street. Officers responded to the scene along with the Yreka Fire Department. Two incendiary devices were located, one that had been detonated and the other was partially detonated. The scene was secured, and the Siskiyou County Sheriff's Office bomb squad responded and safely collected the devices. There were no injuries reported. This case is still under investigation, and anyone with information, please contact the Yreka Police Department at 530-841-2300. Get ready. Entries open online June 1st for the 2021 Siskiyou Golden Fair. And they are ready to get, quote unquote, back to the basics, quote, and share culture, history, and talents of Siskiyou County and beyond at the 2021 Siskiyou Golden Fair. It all happens in Yreka August 11th through the 15th, and the exhibitor handbook and entry forms will be available online starting June 1st. All fair entries must be in the fair office for all divisions, classes, and lots by 5 p.m. on Friday, July 23rd to be eligible for the 2021 fair. The exhibitor handbook includes more than 5,000 opportunities for Siskiyou County residents to showcase our culture, heritage, and talents. CEO Cliff Munson stated, quote, "Our fair is the greatest showcase of all that is Siskiyou County. Let us get back to basics and celebrate all that is great in our area," unquote. For more information, contact the fair office at 530-842-2762. The 2021 Siskiyou Golden Fair, quote, "Back to Basics," unquote, runs August 11th through the 15th in Yreka. News from Hornbrook. Save the date. Saturday, July 10th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Hornbrook is excited to announce that they have begun planning Hornbrook's annual homecoming block party to celebrate, quote, "when we were able to come home after the Klamathon fire," unquote. They've already had many sponsors already sign up to join in, but there is still room for more participants. Come on out and join in the fun celebrating Hornbrook. Hashtag Hornbrook Strong. News from Happy Camp. If you have a talent, craft, or productive garden, consider vending at Happy Camp's Farmers Market. If you're interested in vending your homemade products or garden produce in Happy Camp, please get in touch. You can email happycampfarmersmarket@gmail.com or send a message through Facebook. They're looking forward to hearing from you. Happy Camp Farmers Market will run Thursdays starting in June from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Gale Zink Park.
Hey guys, I'm Becca Rao with Siskiyou Reviews, and this week I wanted to let you guys know about one of the best old-fashioned burger and shake joints we have here locally, Floyds Frosty in McLeod. Floyd's is a casual dining restaurant serving up delicious hand-pressed burgers, premium ice cream, fresh fruit milkshakes, and ice-cold beer, just to name a few of their menu items. Floyds Frosty has been family-owned and operated for over 10 years by Floyd himself and family, and it's obviously they take pride in providing a family-friendly atmosphere with a small-town friendly service where you can usually find Floyd himself running the front half of the joint. I'm always happy when I know I'm going to be passing through the McLeod area because I will usually always stop in to get a burger, fried zucchini, or one of their many flavors of shakes. My daughter Rihanna's and I's favorite being the blackberry. They have an extremely accessible parking lot right off Broadway Avenue with a stellar outdoor seating area that has a great view of the mountain. The patio area is also dog-friendly and kid-friendly with plenty of shade for our hot summer days ahead of us. But don't just take my word for it. Check out some of the many 5-star reviews and what people have said about Floyd's, with words like, "Floyd's is the spot that hits the spot." I really couldn't sum it up any better than that. So the next time that you're going out to hike the falls, staying at the RV park right across the way, or one of the awesome hotels McLeod has to offer for a weekend getaway, you have to get yourself some good old-fashioned burgers from Floyd's, or even an elk burger. Yes, they've got that too. This place is hard to miss, right off the 89, but don't blink. See you guys next week for a review of the Siskiyou County renowned restaurant in Etna, Denny Bar. And always don't forget to eat local.
Hello Siskiyou County, I'm Sheriff Jeremiah LaRue and this is your weekly Sheriff's Report. Today I'd like to share an important message regarding an urgent environmental impact here in Siskiyou County. You'll see behind me photos of illegal commercial cannabis cultivation sites in Siskiyou County. All these photos were taken from 2 parcels containing a total of 527 greenhouses and over 133,000 cannabis plants. We estimate there are over 2,000 parcels countywide that are established as illegal commercial cannabis cultivation sites. So if these photos are only of 2 parcels, imagine the impact of 2,000. How about we all try to find mutual ground? Let us put aside the cannabis plant itself and talk about the environmental impacts surrounding illegal commercial cannabis activity in Siskiyou County. Regardless of your personal beliefs or laws surrounding cannabis, the environmental impact we are seeing should alarm everyone. Thousands of people illegally cultivating cannabis in our county are continuously depositing raw sewage and chemicals into the ground while they're here growing for the black market. This has been happening for years. How is this not alarming to everyone? Do these pictures show evidence of cultivators who care about our environment? Do the ones selling precious groundwater to cultivators have any integrity to resist financial gain and preserve our environment? Look what greed does. That is the root of all of this, greed. Greed drives people to great distances where they are never satisfied, craving more. In this particular case, more plants, more water, more money. Greed will only propel people to become greedier, which is why this problem has exploded over the years. Our county, like many increasing counties, has become a place of environmental abuse by illegal cultivators who grow for profit and collectively make billions of dollars on the black market. Where does the raw sewage and chemicals at these illegal cultivation sites go once they are in the soil? How long will it take for the groundwater to be contaminated by this ongoing environmental disaster? Is it too late? How long does it take until someone's residential water is contaminated by chemicals or sewage? When does the federal government, the state government, decide to act to help a struggling county who is constantly asking for help? It is difficult to encourage permitting commercial cannabis when those who engage in it are demonstrating their utmost disregard for our environment and our laws. Permitting or even entertaining the permitting of those who demonstrate such blatant carelessness is foolish. The current cultivators could have demonstrated long ago a positive example to encourage commercialization by respecting our laws and caring for the environment. But they chose, and continue to choose, to demonstrate their defiance of laws and abuse of our environment. We should all be alarmed and stand together during this urgent environmental impact Siskiyou County is experiencing.